Do you hear that, guys? That is the sound of silence in my house. This very, very rare occasion has occurred where all of my kids are out at holiday activities. So we left the house in a whirlwind this morning. It was like a tornado to get out the house, but everyone is where they should be and my house is silent. It feels like an alternate dimension, guys, but today I have a couple of hours where I am home alone. We are going away. All the things are happening right now, but I am going to go through this house like a hot curry. I'm going to go from front to back, do the whole thing, and I'm going to show you, one, how I deep clean and get this house from crazy to calm, but also how I declutter on the way. So if you are right there with me that you've got all the things going on and you have no dedicated time to declutter, I'm going to show you how I do it on the daily, as well as how I deep clean my house, because, what else are you going to do when you've got a couple of hours to yourself? But let me show you guys, this house is a little bit crazy right now, but we're going to get it all sorted. I can't wait. Let me know in those comments if you are cleaning along with me. This is the daily cat negotiation where I try and convince my cat to get off the bed so I can make it, and she refuses. And then I get down to business making my bed first thing because I feel like it just sets me up and gives me that little boost to keep going. One of the first things I like to do is put on a load of laundry. I just find this is such a great way to multitask without you actually having to do anything. I can have this load of laundry going while I'm working in other areas of my home. Something I taught myself to do a long time ago was if I have a little spill or something to clean up, is I go just a little bit further and give it an extra wipe down. It's almost like getting 2 jobs done in one. Whenever I am about to embark on a big deep clean, I like to just get myself a caddy together or a bucket of those useful cleaning supplies. So things like Windex, denture tablets and grout cleaner, as well as a fabric refresher are all the things I'll need today. Denture cleaning tablets are one of my favorite ways to clean the toilet, and I also just like to give it a good spray of antibacterial. I actually leave it there to sit and then I'll come back to it once it's done its magic. We have very light grout in our house, so I feel like it is a constant battle, but I really love this grout and tile cleaner along with my grout brush. It does such a good job of just refreshing my grout and leaving my bathroom spaces feeling clean and fresh. Whilst I'm already in the bathroom, it was a great time to tackle our bathroom drawers. We actually have no cabinet underneath our sinks. We have these cute little U-shaped drawers, and I'm just going to give them a quick refresh. I'm always on the lookout for things like empty bottles, stuff we're not using, trash. So whenever you are cleaning a space, if you can be on the lookout for those decluttering items, you are literally doing 2 things at the same time. just moving on to giving our teenage son's room a good deep clean and air out. One of my favorite things to do is just run over the beds with this Dyson mattress attachment, and also just open up the room so that there's lots of fresh air and sunlight getting in, and it just resets the space before I remake the bed with its clean sheets. When I am deep cleaning, I like to work top down. So as I'm working through each space, I'm cleaning off the surfaces. In this case, I'm also lifting up the chairs because I know that the last thing I'm going to do is get those floors clean, and I want all of that dust and debris to settle down there before I clean it. Clear surfaces are my absolute favorite. So going through my kitchen and making sure that I have cleared off all of those kitchen counters is a great way to start a kitchen deep clean. It allows you to move everything out of the way and make sure that you are getting to all of those crumbs in the nooks and crannies, and give it a deep clean so that when you return, you know that everything has been cleaned. I don't know about you guys, but my kitchen cabinets always get so gross. I know the camera doesn't pick it up, but it is full of all sorts of drips and fingerprints, so there is nothing more satisfying than giving it a good wipe over. There are just certain things in my house that annoy me, and one of them was this spot on our rug where our robot vacuum leaves his dock, and he had just left a little imprint there. So I am actually just using some stain removal spray and a microfiber cloth, and little jobs like this, although they don't take long, they're not that important. They're a great way of just restoring your own mental health. I have just popped the mop attachment on, and now I am just selecting some rooms for him to clean while I am still working elsewhere. I like to break him up into small chunks, and that way I can be working in a different room to him. Just moving on to our kids' room and getting everything freshened up. My kids are really good at making their beds and keeping their room tidy, but every so often I do like to give it a mummy clean. It just allows me to shake everything out, make sure everything has had a good wipe over, and restore order once more. This is also a really good opportunity for me to look for items to declutter whilst I'm cleaning. As you can see down in the corner, I have actually got a bag of donations, and when I'm going through my kids' rooms, it's a great opportunity for me to look for any items that they haven't been playing with, that are broken, and remove those items. I do always check with my kids before I actually declutter anything, but it's a great opportunity for me to go through any toys or clothes that they no longer need or use, and I don't have to dedicate a whole day to it. It's just happening all the time. The Windex Surface and Glass Cleaner is my absolute favorite. It just does everything. I never have to worry about it leaving a streak. So if you are looking for an all-in-one, it is my personal favorite. We are heading into summer here in Australia, so I just like to give all of our fans a quick dust because I know they are about to get a workout. Now that the seasons are changing, I do like to give my wardrobe a quick look over. I'm always on the lookout for clothes that I no longer like to wear, but particularly at those season changes is a great time to just have a quick flick through, look at what you've worn in the previous season or what you think you might wear in the upcoming one, and just get rid of any items that you don't think are serving you well. It doesn't have to be a full closet declutter, it can just be a few minutes. Sometimes our laundry rooms or entryways are those rooms that get forgotten to be deep cleaned, and really they are some of the hardest working rooms in our homes. And so if you have a chance to just give it a good once over, I promise you your home will feel cleaner for it. We have a little study nook down the front of our home, and although it doesn't get particularly messy or dirty, it is where our front door opens onto, so giving it a deep clean is a priority for me every couple of weeks. I just like to lift everything up off the floor and get rid of any dust or fluff from this blanket because it seems to shed like crazy, and then it just resets this part of our home. One little trick that I have found that was an absolute game changer was using the combination of a paintbrush and my vacuum cleaner to clean out all of my window and door tracks. Now, of course, you're not doing this every day, but when you do need to tackle this job, this is the best way to do it. I have not found a way that cleans them cleaner than using the combo of the paintbrush and the vacuum. I hope that whatever you have achieved today in your home, you know that it is important and is so appreciated.